Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Tujengane and Pamela. Welcome. First and foremost, let me just say thank you so much for my new subscribers. The numbers are incredible. I don't want to say shocked, but I am happy. I am so touched and happy. Thank you so much for trusting this content. And when I looked at the numbers, I was like, oh wow, like so it means like what I'm saying here, it makes a little sense, and it's very, very encouraging. Thank you so much for subscribing. God bless. So today I just want to talk about the one change you need this coming new year that will help you live in alignment with your values. Ni kawaida kabisa when a new year starts, you feel like you want to start in a fresh you, a new you. You're looking for something bigger and better to do and to achieve. And obviously, online will find content. They will be bombarded with so many messages and content that says, start a gym, like start exercise, run a marathon, start a new business, like you need to come bigger and better. While all of these are really good, I feel like at times it can be overwhelming. And if you do all this and you're not in alignment with what is true to you, to your core you can easily get tired, you can easily get overwhelmed, as I said, and you can easily get burned out. So today I want to come differently. I want to share something very simple that you can do to help you achieve your bigger goals or many goals that you want to achieve. That everything in life, in everything that you do, it revolves around one thing, and that is values. What are your values matters. It has worked for me. And before I tried this, I had to do my research. And in many, with like many people who are successful in life, when I studied them and looked at what they believed, and that's the one thing they do, work within their values to achieve the things that they want to achieve. And it's good to be in alignment all the time, to be in alignment no matter how big or small, in whatever thing that you're working with, you have to be in alignment. I don't know about you, but for me, I feel like I get easily overwhelmed when when I have so many things at once, and mtu anakuja tena anakuwa ana add, do this, Pam, do this, do this, do this. I get easily overwhelmed. For me, things have to make sense. Why am I doing this? And yeah, in a marry with my values, like with what I believe, with what really katika kile kitu ambacho Mungu ameniwekea ndani, je, kinaendana nacho? Na kama hakiendani nacho, I will leave it. But I'll give you an example. I made a mistake in the past and I had to learn from that. That I worked, nilikuwa ninafanya vitu ambavyo vilikuwa very misaligned, but just because I wanted money, nilijikuta nimeingia katika hicho kitu na hakiku work out because nilikuwa misaligned na kilikuwa against my values. So for now, mambo yangu mengi ambayo nakuwa ninayafanya ni lazima kiendane na kile kitu ambacho ninakiamini katika maisha yangu, lengo la maisha yangu and everything. Living in alignment means your daily actions match your deepest priorities. It's when you spend your time, your energy and attention reflects what you say matters to you. So misalignment is when you feel busy, tired, stressful, and even you can be successful, but you are not fulfilled. That's misalignment. Ngoja nikupe mifano. Let's say you value family, but because of work you are doing and the things that you are putting in your calendar, you don't have time for family. Or you might value peace, but because you overcommit, you don't have that peace. That's misalignment. Okay. Another example. Nilikuwa nimeangalia watu wengi sana, lakini ngoja nikupe hii mifano ya watu ambao unawajua. Oprah. Oprah tunajua ni mtu ambaye wanaitaje, ni actor, lakini at the same time ni mtu ambaye alianza na news na ana interview people. Yeye ukiangalia core kitu chake ni caretaker. She's a caretaker. She's into social justice and very compassionate. and her philosophy is service. It is the backbone of her career. Kuna sehemu alisema kwamba before she does any interview or before she holds any talk, she has to understand like hiki kitu kitaleta nini kumsaidia yule na yule na yule katika maisha yao. So her value had to be the center of whatever she was doing. Kama ni kufungua shule za watoto wa kike South Africa, kama ni kufanya fundraising, kama ni kufanya interview na mtu wa aina yoyote ile, lazima kuwa kuna kitu ambacho kinaweza kumsaidia mtu. So she's caretaking, she is giving back to society, she is serving. Hiyo ndio ilikuwa ni core yake, ndio maana akawa successful. And it's not easy for her to be burned out, she can be tired, lakini she's fulfilled. It's hard to be stressed kwa sababu she's doing what she loves. Ukimwangalia kama Nelson Mandela, his thing was forgiveness and justice. Alikuwa anataka fairness katika nation, and ile ilikuwa ni value yake, kwamba I want to see fairness, I want to forgive. Ndio maana ikawa so, would I say easy, but aliweza kupersevere 27 years in jail just kwa sababu tu ya kuona watu wake wakitoka, na alivyotoka still akaendelea kusimamia katika kile kitu ambacho anakiamini. Unajua value kila mtu anayo. So I want us for this year, as much as we want to achieve all this, we want new us, we want new businesses, we want in whatever that we do, let us know what our values are. Everybody has value in their hearts. Ni kitu ambacho ni inborn. Unajua ni kama vile Wakristo tunakuwa tunasema kwamba kila mtu amepewa gifts, yeah? Au ukitaka kujua calling yako katika kile kitu ambacho unakipenda, ni kitu gani ambacho unapenda kufanya, hiyo ndio unaweza ukaoperate 100%. Je, ni kudraw? Je, ni kuongea? Je, ni kuencourage? Ni kitu gani? So in that value, in everything else that you want to do, it has to revolve around that. So this year, I want us to have that small change of always remembering our value. And if you do not know your value, sit down with yourself and seek it. Like, search within yourself, what is it that you really, really, really love doing? For me, nilisoma business, biashara. Na I love business. Napenda mambo ya biashara. But there was a time it reached, I had to really sit down and really like search within myself, what are my values? Kwa sababu kuna wakati nilijikuta ninakuwa burned out, ninafanya kazi lakini ninakosa ile fulfillment. Okay? And when I sat down and searched, I realized my values is family, and I love seeing people at peace and okay with themselves. And kama mtu anakuwa amepitia magumu in life, ninapenda encourage, uplift, motivate, inspire, na kutaka see a better version of other people. And when I fell into counseling, that was it for me. Soon as I joined that course, I was like, okay, this is me. So I urge you for this year, before you do anything else, before you plan your business, before you plan your marathon running, before you plan anything, seek out your value and walk around that. It will be so easy for you to achieve in everything that you do, even if you have like 10 things in your list. But as long as they zinaendana na hizo values zako, itakuwa very easy to achieve, I promise you, kuliko ukiwa unafanya outside your values, au unakuwa hujui your values ni nini, wao unakuwa tu unaenda na upepo kwa sababu tu blogi imesema fanya hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi, na unaenda unafanya hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi. Ndio maana inakuwa ni very easy kuwa tired, overwhelmed na ku drop out katika vile vitu ambavyo unakuwa umeanza nao mwaka. So in order to keep them, know your values. Kwa hiyo nikupe tips. Number 1. So when we are making decisions this year, be intentional in your decision making. So start making decisions through your values. Before saying yes, before committing, before reacting, This is powerful because it does not require money. It doesn't require a new identity. It's just you improving yourself and knowing better. It changes everything over time. Therefore, this year, the change is not doing more, it's choosing better. Okay? So, by working around your values, there's advantages, many, many, many advantages. You automatically stop filling your calendar with things that drain you, kwa sababu unajua values zako. Uwezi, yani kama mfano ukijua value yako ni family, alafu kuna kuja kitu ambacho kitakuchukulia muda wako mwingi na family, obviously it will be so easy for you to not commit and to say not to say yes. You protect your energy, reducing burnout because you're not constantly going against yourself. Also peace, more peace because your choices feel intentional. I know for sure when we are aligned, it builds self-respect. Every aligned decision tells your nervous system, I have my own back. So let me encourage you for this year again. If you want to achieve your goals, Kwanzaa, let it align with your values. Pili, ask yourself this question before making decision this year. Does this align with the kind of life? Does this align with the kind of life that I want to live? For example, before accepting an invite, ask yourself that question. Before starting a new goal, ask yourself that question. Before reacting emotionally, before saying yes out of guilt. This keeps the change actionable and realistic. Alignment doesn't always feel easy, obviously, because it's a new thing and probably you're used to a certain way. But then if you start living in alignment, it's going to be a new thing for you. You're not used to it. It's not going to be easy, but it always feels honest. And honest, it's a freeing thing in life. True story. Back few years back, I was in this community and idea came for us to open up a business. It sounded good because we wanted money, and so I brought in my share and we started a business. It sounded really good, and it was against my values. I didn't know that at that time. It was so misaligned. I didn't know at that time. And I am talking about me. For other people, it might have been so with like so much alignment and so much into their values. But for me, I said yes because I wanted money, and I wouldn't say it's peer pressure. I didn't know better. And so I joined in. But fair enough, within a year or so, for me, it didn't work out. And I had asked myself questions at that time and I didn't get any answer. But with time, obviously, I came to realize that I was misaligned. It was against my values. It was not something that I liked doing, even though I studied business, but it wasn't for me. And that's why it didn't work. And so I learned from that. Before saying yes to any business venture with friends, family, or a community, it has to align with my value. And if it doesn't align, then it's not for me because it will just mess me up. Okay. So this year, it does not need a new version of you. It needs a more honest one. Before you venture out into anything, before you make a decision, you just have to be honest with yourself. Will this work for me? I know it's a best friend telling me this. I know there's some sort of a peer pressure or a group pressure or a girl's something. But you need to be honest with yourself. Does it work for you? It might work for them or for the group, but for you individually, does it work for you? Does it align with your values? Does it align with your belief? Does it align with everything in you? You need to be honest to you. Know your values and walk around that. Take a day at a time And just make sure that as long as you are moving, taking small steps and keeping in line with your values will succeed. It's so easy to feel like you need like big changes and big movements, but honestly, it is small steps that make bigger steps. It is small movement that will make you succeed in the longer run largely. And so as we take these smaller steps, we get smaller lessons, and then we are able to attain that bigger picture in the long run. So I encourage you, just take it easy on yourself and work on your values, and just make sure you are aligned with what you are working for. All right. And until next time, let me just wish you a very, very happy new year. And I pray for the best for you and your loved ones. And yeah, take care of yourself and you are going to be okay. All things are possible to those who believe in God. And do not copy other people. Do not envy other people. Do not be usibabaishwe na wale watu ambao wanakuwa wanakuambia wanafanya mambo makubwa. Wewe just do you. Do what you can be able to do. Yani be true to yourself. Fanya vile vitu ambavyo unaona kabisa naweza nikafanya hichi kidogo, nikafanya hiki. That's where, yeah, just fanya hiyo. Well, I hope it makes sense. Until next time, take care of yourself. I will see you in 2026 in my next video. This one, itarushwa. Oh yeah, it will still be in this year, this 2025. So after this video, I will see you in 2026. Take care of yourself. Bye. Mwah.